Hello, in this video, I want to tell about the characteristic of experienced teachers. The nature of the teacher is a professional educator with the main task of educating, teaching, guiding, directing, training, assessing, and evaluating students in the formal education path. The task of the teacher is not only as a profession but also humanitarian and social task. When a teacher has been teaching for a long time, they will have professionalism and be able to teach effectively. The characteristic of experienced teacher: 1. Have a clear goal for lesson. 2. Have effective disciplining skill. 3. Have a good class management skill. 4. Can communicate well with student parents. 5. Knowledge of curriculum. 6. Knowledge of the subject being taught. 7. Have all the good qualities fellow teachers. And 8. Can master technology well.
And I'm going to present about the characteristic of an experienced teacher. If there is no experience, it is definitely difficult for teacher to provide teaching in schools, especially in class meeting with various kinds of students. Initially, students at school did not think about education for them, but in the end, they realized that education was very important and they returned to the spirit of learning again. Why do teachers need experience? When the teacher does not get experience and the lack of information the teacher gets will be confused. The lack of knowledge only stagnates and does not develop. When teaching, the teacher must be inspiring and innovative so that the learning that is carried out is not just like that. Teachers need experience from anywhere so that the teachers use more learning and students will not bored. There are some characteristics possessed by inexperienced teachers which is as follows. The first, unable to build a pleasant and monotonous classroom atmosphere so that students do not play active role in process of teaching and learning activities due to unattractive learning condition. The second, lack of ability to manage time properly. The third, does not have a definite lesson plan so that the subject matter is not conveyed properly to the student. The fourth, it is difficult to establish a relationship with the parents. The sixth, not mastering the curriculum. The seventh, lack of teaching experience. And the last is do not have qualified technology skill.
And now it's my turn. I will present about the factors that lead to inexperienced teachers. The presence of inexperienced teachers can be caused by several factors, namely as follows. First, there are still many teachers who do not fully pursue their profession. This is due to the fact that many teachers work outside their working hours to meet the needs of daily life, so that there is no time for reading and writing to improve themselves. Second, the absence of teachers' professional standard as demanded in developed countries. Third, possibly caused by the existence of private universities as producers of teachers whose graduates are random without taking into account the output ladder in the field, causing many teachers to be the subordinate to the ethic of the teaching profession. Fourth, lack of teacher motivation in improving self-quality because teachers are not required to research as applied to lectures in universities. Fifth, vulnerability and low adherence of teachers to the norms and ethics of the teaching profession. The last six, the difference of opinions is still not smooth about the proportion of teaching materials given to prospective teachers.
Okay, now let's continue to the next part. I will explain about the effort to improve teacher performance. Teacher performance is ability shown by the teacher in carrying out his duties or work. In the other words, teacher performance in their teaching and learning process is the teacher's ability to carry out their duties as a teacher who has the expertise to educate students in the context of fostering students to achieve educational goals. Performance teacher is said to be good and satisfying if the goals achieved in the activities learning has been accordance with the standards that have been set. Let me tell you, there are many efforts to improve teacher performance. Number one is continuing education to the higher level. It means that one of the government effort to improve the professionalism of teachers is with the qualification and requirement for higher education level for teaching staff from the school level to tertiary institution. The government also organized programs so that teachers have educate accountability for carrying out works and their function in educating students. Second is actively participate teacher working group and teacher community activities. It means that the strategy of teacher professional development can be carried out by participating in activities aimed at upgrading the abilities and skill of teachers. To get inspired, you don't have to learn from a professor or someone who has a higher degree than us. In fact, learning from fellow teachers who have succeeded in practicing strategies or major breakthroughs is very important learning because it's not just a theory. And the third is participate in training that support the quality of learning. It means that coaching and professional development of teacher can be done by participating in trainings. Currently, there are a lot of trainings aimed at improving the professionalism of teacher both online and offline. Smart teacher can take part in various training that teach various skills to support learning such as IT training, drawing, coding, and so on. So, if you want to become a professional teacher, smart teacher do not only learn about learning strategies but must be balanced with other skills as well. And the fourth is read a lot. Books are a source of learning not only for students but also for teachers. Don't let smart teachers just tell students to like reading without setting an example for them. Smart teachers can read books that contains knowledge about lesson content, pedagogic competencies, ways of communicating, and so on. Reading source can come from school libraries, personal collection, articles, and also digital books that can be accessed via the internet. And the fifth is peer observation and evaluation. It means the form of activity that can improve teacher competence is through peer observation and evaluation activities. Smart teachers need not be ashamed to ask for input for colleagues on how to teach the media that smart teachers make, and also the attempt that smart teachers carry out. If there are colleagues who are considered to have more skill or knowledge, do not hesitate to ask permission, to make observation, or ask questions. And for the last, number 6 is creating writings. What teacher need to develop in addition to attending seminar, reading book, and asking others is to write papers. As a teacher, smart teachers are highly encouraged to write a lot, especially on theme education and teaching. The result of smart teachers writing is the form of research, articles, journal, or good teaching practice can be used as a documentation of what smart teachers have done, and also one of the methods to improve smart teachers' abilities in experiment concept and ideas. Without smart teachers realizing the writing the smart teachers produce can be used portfolios or even become a source of inspiration for other teachers. So the conclusion from our material is experienced teachers are teachers who have been in the world educating for a long time. Broadly speaking, it has better quality and performance. Experienced teachers have professionalism that is expected to be able to master the class and improve the quality of education and creativity of students. Teachers must teach innovatively and inspiringly so that learning is not conveyed in vain. Teachers are the spirit of national education goals. An experienced teacher is a teacher who lacks experience in teaching so that he is unable to master the class. Finally, there were clashes between teachers and students due to teachers' delays in delivering lessons, unclear learning objective, lack of communication between teachers' social environment, inability to master technology, and lack of quality from the teachers themselves. So the solution to improve the quality of teachers' performance is first, continuing education to a higher level. Second, actively participate teacher working group and teacher community activities. Third, participating in training that support the quality of learning. Fourth, read a lot. And fifth, peer observation and evaluation. And for the last, writing papers. Smart teachers, the sixth step of how to improve the professional competence of teachers above will not succeed without a strong will and commitment. Don't get tired of motivating yourself to become a better teacher. So, good luck! Okay everyone, I think that's all our explanation about this material. I hope this video can be useful to all of you who watching this. And for all the mistakes that we made in this video, please forgive us. And thank you so much. Goodbye. God bless you.